and gals, thanks for tuning in to Training Tool Tuesdays, episode 1. This is a new video series where I'm going to focus on what I'm doing to make the transition from the amateur class to the pro class. This week's episode is going to focus on cupping power, what I use when it comes to specific tools, and how much and where I target a lot of my pressure for training. I'm going to be using a 4-inch circle handle with moderate weight. We'll see how much I do. I'm still coming back from an injury, so bear with me. But this is what one of the handles will look like. We'll be using the Mighty Hand Trainer by StrongerGrip.com. It has multiple attachment points, and if you leave the set screw loose, you can really focus on that cupping motion with, a simulated hand grip. We're using the Country Crush in conjunction with the Country Load Pin to isolate hand finger pressure with the rotating handle of the Country Crush original. And then to finish it off, we'll be using the Wrist Wrench Micro, the one that I recommend for arm wrestling training versus the original size, because I have a decent sized hand for a 165-pound puller. I just recommend this because it simulates more of a typical hand size for me. But if you have a monster, Jeff Dave style hand, you're going to want a bigger handle for cupping power and training purposes. Other than that, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, guys. Okay, here I'm using the Mighty Hand Trainer by Stronger Grip. I have a 40-pound and a 20-pound resistance band hooked up at opposite angles of me. And I'll just be working on cupping motion. Apologize for being on that. And if you hook this up at different attachment points, it'll focus different pressure on whether it be the top or the bottom half of your hand. So super variable, super versatile. I strongly recommend. And that's one of the ways I use the Mighty Hand Trainer for cupping power training. Here I have the 4-inch flat finger pressure handle with 55 pounds hooked up to the Country Load Pin. Just going to maintain wrist integrity, good form, and good pressure on all parts of the arm. Focusing on cupping. You want to keep your hand, wrist cupped in. Continuously trying to open my hand up, which is a good thing. Lets me know my weaknesses. There you go. 4-inch flat finger pressure handle, focusing on cupping power. Okay, here we go. On to the next step in my cupping training routine. This is the Country Crush, the 2-inch handle. Handles are free spinning. Everyone wonders what's the difference. Well, they're free spinning and it just obliterates your forearms. Anyone who is on Team Crushing It knows exactly what I'm talking about. Go Team Crushing It. So just focusing on 2 variations of hand grips to isolate cupping power, which is, in a more of a traditional sense, losing position, palm up. Just focusing on keeping that hand and wrist cupped. You want to have that variation is to kind of a high hook, I guess half hook, half top roll. I gotta stand up to do this one, but same thing, just focusing on cupping. A lot harder with my left. Here we have the wrist wrench micro hooked up to the country load pin at 20 pounds with a 30-pound resistance band, low angle. This is going to simulate a losing position or a defensive position, focusing on cupping power. Remember, if you're still watching, this is all about cupping. Same thing, keep good wrist integrity, good form, and just focus on the cupping motion. This one's going to hit your bicep quite a bit more, but it's still going to target right across your wrist, right where you want it to. There you have it. I don't want to overdo it because I am training later today. So, wrist wrench micro, 20 pounds, 30-pound resistance band, all about cupping. That's one thing you can take away from this episode, guys, is arm wrestling is about your hand and wrist. It starts there and it goes down. If you don't have a hand and wrist, you're going to be arm wrestling with a fucking Pez dispenser of a wrist. Nobody likes that, period. That was a joke. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.